Scientists in Mexico pulling back the curtain on what they believe are aliens.
They are an advanced species, they're highly intelligent, and they hide in a secret base here on Earth.
Just when you think you're alone, the sky lights up with proof of alien life. For decades, extraterrestrial life has been just a myth. But now we're finding them everywhere, starting off with this one.
Los ojos de la criatura eran completamente oscuros.
In the heart of Mexico, a shocking discovery shook the town. A 19-inch tall miniature humanoid creature was found, and it looked like nothing from our planet. It had an elongated tail, a mostly hairless body, and large glowing eyes. The sight of it sent chills down everyone's spine. A scientist found the mummified remains, but there was no information about where it came from or what it was. Its leathery skin and sharp claw-like fingers added to the mystery. Everyone wondered what it could be and where it came from. But ultimately, there's a bigger issue at hand. Should we expect more creatures like this? Nazca's mystery. In the ancient deserts of Nazca, Peru, a shocking discovery gripped the world. Archaeologists discovered a mummy that didn't look human at all. Rumors of extraterrestrial origin spread everywhere, fueling people's imaginations. With its three-fingered hands and shrunken head, it left the experts and investigators bewildered. They performed many tests and analyses to confirm the species, but no definitive results came back, making the claim that it is an extraterrestrial mystery more gripping and realistic. All these wild doubts and theories, amid the presence of the mummy itself, raised so many questions that needed explanation and answers. But none was given. Even the experts are scratching their minds at this. Creepy resemblance. Ever wondered if aliens are real? Well, a recent discovery might just tip the scales. Picture this. A man wandering through a forest clearing comes across a perfectly preserved alien body like nothing anyone has ever seen. He even gave it a poke. The skin was taut, almost as if it had been alive just hours ago. And here's the kicker. Recall when the Mexican government made headlines in 2023 by presenting alien mummies to Congress? The resemblance between those mummies and this forest find is uncanny. If this isn't just a coincidence, and it's not limited to Mexico, we might really be sharing our planet with visitors from another world. Terror bones.
No! Hey, bro, it's gonna start shaking. Hey, bro, that might be a plane, fool.
Imagine coming across this unsettling skeleton unexpectedly. Discovered by a hiker, this mysterious find has left me scratching my head. No matter how I examine it, I can't seem to make sense of it. We've seen some convincing examples of extraterrestrial life, which is why I'm leaning towards the possibility that this skeleton is of otherworldly origin, perhaps descending from a saucer-shaped craft. With its eerie body and bones clearly visible, it still retains an unusual leathery texture to its skin. It seems this creature met its demise long ago, leaving us to wonder about its identity and what events led to its demise. Honestly, it doesn't resemble any animal I'm familiar with. It could be the decomposing remains of a known animal in a particularly odd position, but then again, who knows for sure? Unexpected find.
We have a strange biological specimen. We needed answers.
In 2009, while filming in a Chilean mine, the Destination Truth team made a startling find: a small mummified creature that looked like neither man nor beast. They snapped a few photos and sent the remains to a research facility to uncover the truth. At the lab, experts conducted scans on the mummy. Despite its appearance, which suggested it might just be a prop, the results confirmed it was a genuine small humanoid. This revelation threw researchers into a whirl of confusion as they tried to pinpoint what exactly the creature was. Years later, the identity of this little humanoid remains an unsolved mystery.
The other thing is, there is no evidence.
Sure, surprise.
And just leave it like that, I guess. But
One night on the beaches of Colombia, a man out for a peaceful midnight walk stumbled upon what he first thought was just beach trash. A closer look with his flashlight, however, uncovered something incredible. 3 mysterious blue creatures with long tails. They weren't like anything known on Earth or from any tales of outer space. Baffled by their appearance and having no idea where they came from, he couldn't help but wonder if they were undiscovered sea creatures or maybe even visitors from another planet. This unexpected find made his simple beach walk a night to remember, sparking curiosity and leaving more questions than answers. And if you've got anything, clue me in. Bolivian mystery. I bet this man never thought of stumbling upon an alien body even in his wildest dreams, but here we are. In the small town of Huarina, Bolivia, he spotted something small lying on the ground while passing by a sewage canal. Upon closer inspection, he found a creature that was clearly not from Earth. He decided to film the mysterious creature and shared the footage on social media, hoping to find some answers. Soon, locals began reporting sightings of a UFO in the Bolivian sky, leading them to believe that this was the carcass of an extraterrestrial being. However, the lifeless alien mysteriously vanished from the spot where it was found, leaving a very obvious explanation for its disappearance. Space-bound. A doctor found something incredibly strange on a stretcher, an alien-like figure. It was reported that the creature was discovered outside the hospital with badly burned skin. Although it resembled a human, its eyes were very different, with a unique shape and structure never seen before. Everyone wondered where it came from. Could it be real, or was it just an elaborate hoax? The unusual features and the mystery surrounding this figure sparked imaginations and left people with many questions. The doctor and hospital staff were both fascinated and concerned as they tried to understand what they had found and what it meant. Space mummy. While walking his dog in Siberia's Amur region, a man came across a strange sight. A creature frozen solid, with missing limbs and positioned unnaturally. It looked so eerie that it gave him the creeps. Experts had various guesses about what it could be. Some thought it might be a squirrel monkey, which is odd since they aren't native to Russia. Others wondered if the lack of bodily fluids might mean it was something not from this world, like an alien. No one could agree. And the mystery of whether we had stumbled upon an alien remained unsolved, leaving everyone baffled.
Notice how the thing's head is tilted in an odd way.
Extraterrestrial sleeper. A group of cave explorers took a winding path deep underground until they reached a clearing. There, on a flat rock, lay what looked like an alien creature. At first, they joked that it must be a prank, but as they got closer, the reality set in. The creature was real, and to their shock, it was alive. The explorers speculated that the alien might have ended up in the cave after a UFO crash and was still recovering. It seemed weak, barely able to move or react to their presence. The creature didn't have the strength to confront the group, who have kept their identities and the location of the cave a secret to this day. Glasgow ship.
Looks like it's gone down. Looks like it is.
In the dim twilight above Glasgow, a weird incident happened that left many people out of their breath. I mean, look at this. A strange UFO-like object appeared, hovering in the evening sky. At first, it just floated there, but then it looked like it might come down. People gathered, whispering in awe and fear, their eyes glued to the saucer. Its surface glowed softly, casting a mysterious light over the city. The idea that it was an alien craft spread quickly, capturing everyone's imagination. Some folks even thought it might be a flying humanoid. Was it really an alien, or something else entirely? This strange sight has everyone talking and wondering what it could be.
It's literally a UFO because...
Forest bound. A group of kids were hanging out near the forest when they sensed some rustling in the trees. Scared now, they all huddled up to figure out if someone was just pulling a prank on them or if there was actually something there. While they were trying to solve the mystery, a chattering sound diverted their attention. Right when they turned around on reflex, they saw a creature standing against a tree with its head turned towards them. And if that wasn't enough of a scare, they spotted something hidden in the trees at a small distance from that alien. Unfortunately, no other information about the incident is available. And that leaves us with just one question. What was it? Unwanted visitor. Now, wait for this one, as it is going to blow your mind. The video surfaced on the internet and left the world bewildered. A strange creature can be seen walking around the woods. The guys followed its direction, but stopped in shock when they saw what it was moving toward. The creature casually walked towards a huge UFO that was waiting for it with its ladder down. The men filming the whole scene had their breaths hitched in their throats. The alien boarded the UFO and went flying into the air, maybe to its outer space home. Now, many say the video might have been doctored, but let's just admit it. We're inching closer to an alien invasion day by day. Superhuman. Angels. I've always believed in them, but I never imagined I'd see one captured on camera. I mean, what else could this massive, mysterious, glowing apparition be? Filmed in Brazil, the footage depicts a golden figure radiating light as it moves across the hills. Some joked that it resembled a super Saiyan, while others speculated it was merely a trick of the camera's glare. The truth? Well, that remains a mystery. It could be a ghostly figure, an angel, or perhaps even an alien.
Acabou de baixar. Baixou agorinha aqui no Corco Play.
Creepy figure. Check out one of the creepiest humanoid figures you'll ever lay eyes on. I mean, it's one thing to look that ghastly, but it takes it to a whole new level when it's casually floating and strolling off what appears to be the top of trees. Sure, humanoid figures have been recorded for decades, but nothing quite as clear as this. It's almost as if this humanoid creature is the Grim Reaper incarnate. It even roamed around houses, sending chills down the spines of viewers who were terrified by its presence. And then, just like that, it vanished into thin air. What could be scarier than that? Midnight alien. A man in 2018 lost his pet near his farmlands and decided to go take a look in the depths of the secluded jungle. A fairly brave thing to do, but I believe he was not expecting to find this instead of his dog. Yes, caught on camera was this strange, pale face peeking out from behind a tree, sending shivers down the man's spine. Though it resembled a human, the man was convinced it was an otherworldly being, a visitor from beyond our planet. I mean, even if it were a person donning a creepy suit, why would he scare a random stranger? It just doesn't make sense. Little man.
4 इंच जिसामत का है ये जानदार चलता फिरता दिखाई दिया
From the historic city of Lahore in Pakistan, one of the most shocking incidents of miniature humans got reported. In 2009, during a house construction, the bizarre discovery of a tiny human-like creature shocked the residents. The creature, only 4 inches in height, left everyone in awe. While adults were still marveling at its humanized features, little local kids got a bit more curious, so much so that it ultimately ended up passing away. Displayed on a plate, the strange being fascinated the town briefly before being laid to rest. Its secret along with it. The residents say that this one belonged to a world of tiny humanoids who live under the earth in burrows and never come out. Tree-gnawing alien. I'm not usually one to freak out over small things. Well, except maybe wasps. But a strange little alien creature gnawing its way out of a tree? No thank you, not today. This unusual critter was caught on camera by a passerby, and I've got to admit, I'm not sure what aliens are supposed to look like, but this could be one. And to add to the creepiness, here's what it sounds like. Just imagine stumbling upon this while walking alone at night. I'd probably faint on the spot. But what is it exactly? Is it some rare insect species? Or perhaps a type of xenomorph emerging from Mother Nature's grasp? You tell me. Blue alien. Well, if I saw someone looking like that on the metro, I'd be making a beeline for the exit. Sometimes seen walking through a shopping mall, other times sitting on public transport. This blue-skinned thing became the center of attention in a bustling New York market. Although his body structure appeared human, his undeniably otherworldly face left onlookers baffled. Despite fears that aliens might take over our world, there is no need to worry about this blue guy. We're pretty sure this is just a kid trying to blend in. Or maybe stand out? What's your take on this puzzling encounter? Does it strike you as an alien visitor or a clever promotion of some kind? Crawl space.
Meu Deus, cara! Alan!
A group of friends exploring the basement of an abandoned building encountered something rather unsettling that they were not expecting to find there. As empty cartons mysteriously moved around them, they soon came face to face with a creature on all fours, with menacing eyes and an aura of evil. Thankfully, they were smart enough to leave, knowing staying would only put them in danger. But they couldn't really figure out what happened. Did one of them try to prank the other? Or did they really encounter an evil spirit? Giant rings. It was like a scene straight out of a fantastical tale. Spectators looked up in wonder as a mysterious silver ring materialized in the sky. It seemed as though the heavens had opened a portal. This wasn't some scene from a sci-fi flick. It was happening for real in the skies above Italy, unfolding above a crowd with heads tilted back in awe. Many speculated that this strange meteorological anomaly might be one of those peculiar UFOs capable of shape-shifting, while others took a more down-to-earth approach, suggesting it could be something as mundane as a machine generating giant smoke rings. Military's conundrum.
Nigga! Whoa!
Just a few days back, a spooky video emerged, shedding light on the extraterrestrial encounters experienced by our security forces, yet kept secret. The leaked footage reveals the Illinois National Guard grappling with what seems to be a celestial object hovering in the sky. Filmed from a unique angle, the shining object bears a strong resemblance to a spaceship. Naturally, this sighting triggered more than just alarm for the National Guard, prompting quick action to bring it down. Almost immediately, the mysterious craft started descending. However, just as the National Guard rushed to intercept it, the object vanished into thin air. But the mystery didn't end there. Nearly a minute later, the UFO reappeared, prompting another attempt by the National Guard to bring it down. This time, they succeeded. Yet since then, silence has surrounded this enigmatic discovery. Given the government's track record of hiding similar mysterious encounters, I'm starting to wonder if this incident will ever be revealed to the public.
Ah, that's not no planes, bro, because that shit was just on fire.
Electro-alien. This video was released from Belarus, where a lightning ball was seen roaming around the rail tracks, leaving sparks and attracting wires. The video instantly caught viewers' attention due to its striking appearance. Whispers of it being an electro-alien spread in the air. But then, experts jumped in with their theories. They related it to an appearance witnessed in the 19th century. It was actually an electric spark created by the lightning ball that smelled of sulfur and was called the work of the devil. Some said it's a scientific phenomenon, but nobody could prove their theories, and the lightning ball mystery remained unsolved. However, we would like to know your point of view on this. Commence the discussion. Angelic figure. In 2019, something amazing happened in the skies over China. People reported seeing what looked like angels, their shapes hidden among the clouds. Witnesses described seeing large figures with beautiful ethereal wings, which captivated everyone who saw them. The sightings quickly spread and rumors flew about what these figures could be. Many believed they were celestial beings, while others were simply in awe of the sight. Despite many discussions, no scientific explanation ever came forward, leaving everyone puzzled. Well, who even needs that? Just grab your prayer beads and be prepared, because if we're seeing angels, there's a lot that has yet to come. Jovian spotter.
At hypersonic speeds and seemingly go into orbit.
Imagine flying a fighter jet and spotting a 40-inch spacecraft. While its size wasn't huge, its odd shape and pitch-black color grabbed the U.S. Navy's attention. They released a video showing it, tracking the mysterious object as it seemed to survey the area. The Navy decided to take action. They tried multiple times to force it down, and eventually it splashed into the water. This event made everyone wonder, could this be proof of extraterrestrial life? With the way the Navy reacted, you'd think it's something escaped right out of Area 51. And if it is, let's hope we never get to see what's inside the spacecraft.
After a few minutes,
Splashed. Mark bearing a ring.
A floating passenger. Passengers aboard a flight en route to South America were taken aback when they spotted a peculiar blimp drifting lazily above the fluffy clouds, just as they flew over Colombia. The passenger who filmed this wasn't even aiming to capture the UFO, but was rather trying to snap a good shot for their Instagram. Their surprise caught the attention of other passengers, who also began recording the sighting. But this UFO wasn't only observed in the skies, it was also reportedly sighted here in Colombia, supposedly within a few hours of its discovery above the clouds. Frankly, I'm quite perplexed. It's one thing to encounter a UFO while on vacation, and it's another to spot one back home. The lack of acknowledgement of this UFO must be frustrating for the witnesses. Lunar motion.
This is Terry. Hey, so I ran across this video. It stated,
One night, a strange event occurred near the moon that caught everyone's attention. NASA's SOHO satellite captured a donut-shaped UFO on video. This odd object, a perfect circle against the lunar backdrop, puzzled many. Was it an alien spacecraft or something even more extraordinary? People couldn't stop speculating. Some thought it was a sign of alien visitors, while others wondered if it was a new type of celestial event. Skeptics suggested it might just be a camera glitch, but they haven't really settled on an idea. Ultimately, we might have to accept it's something that could land on our planet any minute.
Upper left-hand corner, that is something that I found on the Helio viewer. It's
spiraling away. About a year ago, residents of Motherwell, Scotland and its surrounding areas were treated to a remarkable spectacle in the sky. Initially mistaken for a meteor, an object was observed moving in an unusual spiral pattern, captivating onlookers. The size of this object was estimated to be that of a golf ball or a cricket ball, possibly even larger. Such characteristics set it apart from typical shooting stars, which are usually small dust particles that completely burn up in the atmosphere. Even rocket fragments don't exhibit such movement. Naturally, once it became evident that it was neither fragments nor meteors, alien enthusiasts were quick to join the speculation. If indeed they are aliens, they seem to have quite a penchant for putting on a show. Silver bliss.
A circle of something in front of it.
Hovering over Twin Points Park Beach in Texas, citizens captured a mysterious ball of light slowly traversing over the trees, almost as if it were conducting a thorough inspection. Instantly, people began recording the sight, and when the visuals reached the authorities, they dismissed it as spyware, attributing it to the aftermath of a recent SpaceX launch. However, experts weighed in, pointing out that footage from different angles showed similar occurrences in other parts of Texas and neighboring regions. Adding to the intrigue, the mysterious orb even emitted a smoke ring, further unsettling onlookers who were eager to discern its nature. Unfortunately, the conversation surrounding the incident has since been shrouded in secrecy, leaving us in the dark about what truly transpired.
Casting a halo circly.
Exactly.
Shapeshifter.
Traveler sees that, an object apparently changing shape.
In a peaceful village under the bright sun, a strange object shaped like a long craft appeared in the sky, capturing the attention of everyone below. Its surface seemed to change and move, earning it the name Shape-Shifting UFO. People watched, fascinated by its mysterious glow, trying to understand what they were seeing. The whole town buzzed with ideas. Some thought it might be a secret government project, while others wondered if it was from outer space. Well, the craft left after a little while, but I'm pretty sure this isn't just some hoax. I mean, look around. There's definitely something fishy going on.
Mal, go for it. What do you see?
I have no... Okay, I'm looking at this for the...
First-class journey. In 2015, along the shores of a Spanish beach, visitors were taken aback when they witnessed a peculiar, twisted object hurtling towards the Earth with remarkable speed. Responding swiftly, they grabbed their cameras to document the unusual sight. Despite the limitations of their equipment, they managed to capture a blurry image of the mysterious item, offering a glimpse of its unique form. Speculation ran rampant among scientists trying to decipher the object's origins. Some speculated it could be a fragment of an aircraft, yet no reports of such incidents surfaced. Others pondered whether it might be an unconventional form of space debris descending to the Earth, yet there were no records of asteroid or meteor activity during that period. The prevailing theory suggested that it was a celestial metapod, entering the Earth's atmosphere before vanishing into obscurity. Despite extensive efforts by Marines and other explorers to locate the metapod, it remained elusive. Square away. When you see a cloud in the sky looking like that, forget what the weather reports say. There's something far sinister at play. While this might just be a general meteorological phenomena, its odd shape is exactly why you've got to be careful. Recently, more and more people are reporting frequent UFO sightings. And now there's a theory going around that these extraterrestrial spaceships are blending in with the clouds to ensure they escape our eyes. And if you look a little harder, you'll even find a faint hint of a line or a base. What do you think? Alien message. We're no strangers to crop circles, those mysterious formations that appear overnight with no clear explanation of their origins. Even if humans were responsible for creating them, there's still the question of how the older ones were made. But let's set aside the enigmatic crop circles for a moment and shift our focus to something equally puzzling: beach circles. Imagine the surprise of beachgoers in Seal Rock, Oregon, when they stumbled upon crop circles spanning the entire beach. Now, while most of us might attribute these formations to pranksters, a similar phenomenon occurred on the shores of Oyhoot, Washington. A beach circle emerged near the shore, sprawling across the sandy expanse and forming a distinctive pattern. If there are indeed beach-going aliens behind these formations, let's just hope they remember to clean up after themselves. Flaming ball. On a cloudless day in Canada, a startling sight greeted a family enjoying their backyard. A massive object floating in midair, engulfed in flames. The shared footage puzzled experts, prompting questions about its origin. Could it be a fragment from a damaged UFO, or some other extraterrestrial debris defying gravity? Now, this isn't just some everyday space debris. The way it was hurtling across space suggests that despite being covered with fire, it's got great control over its movements. Either it's an alien trying to disguise itself as a meteor, or something far, far creepier. What do you think? Flying orbs. One clear night in the countryside, 3 bright spheres appeared in the sky, glowing like stars and moving in ways that seemed impossible. These objects weren't planes or drones. They moved too smoothly and quickly to be anything man-made. Locals quickly called them UFOs, and it was hard to argue. The sight left everyone, from experts to townspeople, convinced they were witnessing something extraterrestrial. Even seasoned scientists couldn't explain these mysterious orbs that seemed to defy the laws of physics. And that's why everyone is convinced there's a teeny tiny alien inside who's manning the steering wheel and trying its best to steer away from us. Arizonian floater. Back in 2009, a bizarre video surfaced on the internet showcasing a mysterious blinking object hovering above the skies of Arizona City. This metallic object, with its silvery shine, defied an easy explanation, leading many to wonder if it could be a UFO or something alien. Now, you can argue that it's some type of drone, but drones were not common at that time, ruling out the possibility. Despite efforts to figure out its origins, nobody has been able to nail down its identity. So, while it may look like a prank, it might as well be one of the first few proofs of an extraterrestrial spaceship.
It must be about 3,000 feet up.
Sandy Sandberg. Move aside, Pavarotti. The beaches are putting on their own natural opera with their rendition of Singing Sands. No, I'm not joking. Give it a listen, and you'll be treated to nature's very own playlist. Though it may not sound particularly musical at first, sometimes the sand emits eerie, haunting tones, while other times it's much less ominous. So, what's the real story behind this phenomenon? Are the sands truly capable of producing melodies, or is there a clandestine alien community lurking beneath, plotting our downfall? Fortunately, the truth is far less alarming. This is actually a fascinating natural occurrence known as singing sand or booming dunes. It occurs when quartz grains embedded in the sand rub against each other as the sand shifts, creating a whimsical melody that can even be influenced by human interaction. Open discussion. In September 2023, a Mexican journalist who's into UFOs shared something that got everyone talking. He claimed to have found mummies that weren't human, suggesting they were proof of aliens visiting Earth. Doctors in Mexico looked into these mummies and said they were real and very old. Some folks didn't buy it, though. Still, this discovery has made people think a lot about whether there's life beyond Earth. It's sparked conversations worldwide about where we stand in the vast universe. Thanks for watching.